Well, here we go. We have Maduro claiming that the U.S. military and its allies have used an EMP device to turn the lights out in Venezuela. He is specifically saying that this was an electromagnetic attack on these stations. This is why they exploded. This is why the lights went out the way that they did. And what it's done in the meantime is it has fried components in many different areas. Some of these buildings that were not shut down properly and that were hit by this event, they have steel in them that basically hardened up. There was like liquid steel in certain areas that locked up other components, completely fried and caught fire. Therefore, they can't just be fixed. The whole thing has to be replaced, as we've talked about in the past. There are components that were just completely wiped out. Now, some areas are coming back online slowly. Like you can see here, this is about as good as it gets for some of the folks here that were getting their power restored, as many areas still in the dark. And this Guaido is calling for a state of alarm to be declared. For those that do not know at this point, at least 50 countries now recognizing him as being the president. You can see here people in long lines trying to get drinkable water. This has been the case as there's video clips out there that I've been tweeting out showing them gathering around streams, trying to get fresh water in different areas. It's turned into a war zone in many of these spots. And talking about major blackouts to hit the world, this is a big one here, as this whole area has been plunged into the dark, and we had witnessed many different events tied into this. But we have Maduro flat out stating down here that this was an electromagnetic attack on his country. Right here. Maduro blames imperialism for the country's accumulating woes and claims that the power outage was caused by an electromagnetic attack on the Guri hydroelectric complex, which supplies 80% of Venezuela's electricity. And that's where it sits now. This isn't far-fetched. We've seen the capabilities out here. And with that being said, we've talked about over and over, do you have a plan for such an event if it was to happen? So trying to watch what these people are going through here in this situation and learning from it would be wise as they're dealing with all of this and what they have to do in the process. But I wanted to make mention of these latest developments. I'm going to leave a link. Make sure to follow me on Twitter for more. This has been Dabu7. Much love, y'all.